Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. The sign you're looking at on the screen, that came from a local business here in the U.S. But is this going to be something that we're going to see everywhere? Is this coming to a city near you? Right now in Germany, this is what they are facing, where retailers are making decisions and choices saying that if you don't have proof that you've been vaccinated, then you can't shop here. So is this coming to a city near you? I'm going to go ahead and roll the audio of that news coming out of Germany, and I will be right back.
German state allows all stores to exclude unvaccinated customers, including food and other everyday goods. With its well-known city of Frankfurt, the seat of the European Central Bank, Hesse has become the first German state to allow businesses to deny unvaccinated people access to even basic necessities, setting a worrying precedent while its neighbors protest mandatory vaccination. Hessian supermarkets have been given permission to deny unvaccinated people the right to buy food and other everyday goods. The state chancellery confirmed this to the Bild newspaper on Friday, 16. Under the new policy, stores can decide whether to apply the 2G rule, which means only allowing unvaccinated people who have recovered from COVID, or the so-called 3G rule, which covers also people who have tested negative for the virus. Minister-President Volker Bouffier told Bild that he hoped, somewhat strangely, that the new rule would not be implemented across the board, saying, "We hope that this option will only be used for a few days, and that everyday businesses will not make use of it." Read also, check out our coverage on Dissenter's Voice. The greatest protection is offered by vaccination. And yet it is simple, unbureaucratic and free, he boasted, noting that masking and social distancing requirements will remain in place for companies that do not adopt the stricter 2G rule. In exchange for accepting vaccinated or recovered individuals, 2G companies can waive the social distancing and masking requirement. In addition to the new 2G option, hospital staff who are not vaccinated must undergo COVID-19 testing twice a week, and students must continue to wear the mask when sitting in class. While at least 8 other states have opened the 2G option to certain businesses such as bars, restaurants, gyms, movie theaters, and brothels, Hesse is the first state to allow the rule in grocery stores and other retail outlets. Other European countries, such as Italy and France, have enacted strict vaccination laws that prohibit unvaccinated people from working, Italy, or eating in cafes, France, but most state leaders have resisted directly imposing vaccinations on their citizens. However, concern about vaccination cards has brought hundreds of thousands of people into the streets to protest.
Okay, so a lot of people have some choices and decisions to make. It seems like it's coming down to either get it or you will not be served. Now, if it starts in one area, it just might expand to other areas as well. And that is what it's sounding like. There is a lot of pushback going on worldwide, however. Some people are not comfortable with being told what to do, and so they are pushing back. On every continent, it seems like there is a pushback. So if a private business, however, says that if you don't do this, then we won't serve you, then there's absolutely nothing you can do. But what I am seeing that some companies are not willing to sacrifice their businesses for this. So they have put up signs that are opposite of this. They have put up signs stating that you will be served, whereas other companies are taking this stance that if you don't comply with the safety guidelines that the government is requesting or requiring, then you won't be served. And so I guess it's going to come down to being able to find businesses that will serve you regardless, or getting the jab so that you can be served wherever. Now, as to whether or not this is the right thing to do, I guess every country and even every state have their own laws that are put in place. There are some that are more compliant than others. There are some that are giving more pushback than others. So it depends on where you are in regards to these things. But bottom line is, this is what it's coming down to. Decisions and choices have to be made, of course, based on location. But things are getting quite heavy out here. Things are getting quite heavy. This is a very chaotic situation the world finds itself in. This is something that we've never seen before. We've never seen our communities, our cities and states and our countries in this type of situation. The world is in a rough situation. And so this is what we are seeing. This is what we have to prepare for. Many of you have stated that you are doing the best that you can with preparation. We are glad to hear that. It is more and more people waking up than ever before. Some people require more of a shake than others, but we are starting to see that it's taken hold and people are doing what they must do to fortify their lives, while others are just kind of going along with life as usual. Some people are totally unbothered by all of this because I think they believe that their wealth will save them in the end. But regardless to whatever side you are in this, if the world is plunged into some type of chaotic famine of not just food, but the presence of the Ruach HaKodesh, okay, law and order, if we just go into all of this stuff being turned upside down, whether you're rich or poor, you will be affected by it. It is what it is. But regardless to where you stand in this, I want you to be encouraged to do the right thing, of course. Be encouraged to do the right thing. We don't need to do anything out of fear, but we do need to react. We do need to respond. This is not one of those sit still type situations. This is one of those faith without works situations. Okay, meaning faith without works is dead. So for those of you who talk about faith and talk about what the Most High is going to do, okay, I understand all of that, but even the Most High requires that you have faith with works, not faith where you sit still. Okay, in the comment section below, please feel free to share your thoughts. Remember to keep it tight and keep it right. Until next time, I'm out. We hope you liked today's topic. Please leave your comments below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, share it like this video, and with that, we're out. Be sure to ring the bell to be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.